recently I got into like a weird little trap for myself.
What happened?
I started comparing where my life is to where I thought my life should be.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fool's errand right there.
Yes.
It is a silly thing to do. And like normally for the last couple of months, if you ask me like, how are you doing? My answer would have been, my life is awesome.
Right.
I love my life. I'm so happy. But then I started comparing, and I know it's something else, but like comparison is also the thief of joy, where it's like, well, it should be this, I should, and it's like, I just got myself into like a little bit of like a fugue state the other day about it.
Punk, rock, sober.
Punk, rock, sober, raw dogging reality. I stole that from Mark Zuckerberg. I heard him say it on some interview. I am artist Tyler Ramsey, and I have a new drug, and that drug is curiosity. And I like to get a hit of curiosity all the time. That's why I started this podcast. I have a buddy. His name is Armie Hammer. I did an episode of Armie's podcast, and he stopped doing his podcast for a period of time because he's been shooting movies. And he called me and goes, "Hey, do you want this old episode? We had a great time." And I go, "Sure, I would love it." So that's what I'm putting out right now, is this really fun episode of a podcast that I did with Armie Hammer. I hope that you love it. Rock on. Punk, rock, sober.
Tyler Ramsey of the Painful Lessons podcast. Do you want to finish your text message?
I didn't think that we were actually all set when you said all set.
That's what all set means.
Yeah, I was positive that you were not actually set.
Well, we're set. Here we are. What's up, dude? Welcome back.
Tyler Ramsey from Painful Lessons podcast. That's exactly who I am.
That is exactly who
It
you
is
are.
my purpose right now. I'm an artist.
You seem like
with
you're
a
feeling
purpose.
really good about the podcast lately. Like,
I do.
Wait, you were just at Burning Man and someone recognized you from your podcast.
Okay.
Is that real?
That's
it
real.
happened.
I
It
love
happened.
that.
Oh, Jerry, it was a spectacular.
Jerry, who also produces the Painful Lesson podcast,
Jerry,
you should know
it
about
was
these kinds of things.
So delicious.
I'm shocked you haven't already told
By
him.
the way, Jackie's podcast beat your numbers.
Shut up.
34,000 views and counting.
What?
No, we got 1 million on mine and his.
No.
We got 1 million.
The
views.
regular podcast.
Oh yeah, you're right. It did. But the short,
Shut up.
his
His short
YouTube
killed.
short about Tom Cruise. We should just only talk about
About
things
Tom
that you
Cruise?
know about Tom Cruise, because that I think it's up to 4 million views.
Shut up.
Yeah.
By the way, which sounds
YouTube paid me
amazing.
like $1,500 for it, or $1,000. I mean, it
You made that much from it?
legit money from that one short. I
Wait,
couldn't
how
believe
much?
it.
Jerry.
$1,000.
Well, I get paid, so I'm fine.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
You pay Jerry?
I do pay Jerry.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, right, Jerry?
Yeah, it's cracking me up. It's a guy
I don't
here.
pay Jerry. I gave him a piece of the podcast, which
Yes.
has made him to date $0,
Yes.
but he's got a big piece of the back end.
Yes.
Big piece.
Yeah. So
Gonna be good someday.
one day that's gonna. I mean, you're gonna make tens of dollars off
Tens
this.
of dollars. Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I was at Signature Air, right? The private
Is
jet
that
place.
how much you're making off your podcast?
Wait a
You're
second.
flying private
Wait
now?
a second. So I was flying private to
Burning Man.
Burning Man at Signature Air, and
It's a good thing I love you so much. That is the douchiest thing. Like, that's pretty crazy.
you're asking me how is this any of this douchey? You're asking me a question.
Because Burning Man, wait, and Jerry
I'm
and I
not
just.
name dropping that I was on a flying private. I'm just.
That's exactly what you just did.
I'm not. I'm telling you the context of the story that you asked about.
Okay, then go ahead. Don't get so angry. You're
No,
getting like
name
legit
dropping would be if
angry.
I told you about this out of the blue. Thank you. Yeah, Mike, we can't repeat that. Name dropping would be if I just volunteered.
Right.
Oh, I was walking down the street, which reminds me of a story when I was at Signature Air. That's not what's happening. You asked me about a exciting situation, which, by the way, the foundation of this context is in humility, because I'm not often surprised by a fan, but I was in this situation and I was around
Fans. We
a
use
bunch.
the word fans now.
What word? An audience member?
I think my favorite thing about this is the reaction that it's getting, and now I just want to double down. So yeah,
Okay,
but I
wait
mean,
a
there
second.
was a way to tell this story where you just go, "Yeah, dude, someone came up to me at the airport and was like, oh my god, I love your podcast," but we had to make sure to get the details in there that you were flying private to Burning Man.
Okay, it's just important because I'm
For
going to tell
who?
you because I was
For
with
who?
the context of the story.
Is it though?
Dude? So I was with 6 of my friends.
Do you think I could get Tyler to storm out of this podcast?
I was with 6 of my
it's worth a try.
friends.
I'm going to try.
I was with 6 of my friends
Very
And-
wealthy friends, obviously.
Yeah, who were your rich friends
who
with private
paid for the
planes?
paid for the plane.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Did you guys also have a private camp at Burning Man that no one else was allowed into?
they're all private camps unless there's something called free camp.
Trek wasn't allowed in.
Trek was not allowed in. We talked about this.
I'll tell you the story.
We
Broke-
talked about it, but go.
Broke my heart. You talked to Trek about it?
Not yet. We talked
Oh.
about it on our happy hour podcast that we did yesterday. Told the story.
Okay, so this
Your
dude
douche camp
also also
from your private plane douche group.
like the most fun, kind of large, big, funny black dude.
Yeah.
Just filled with personality. Like he should have his own sitcom. Saw Jackie and goes, I just posted that, and he goes, Survive. He just looked at her and goes, Survivor. And she goes, What do you mean? She goes, I just saw you on a podcast that I watch and I love. You were on Survivor. Dude, it was the best thing in the
I
world.
love that so
And
much.
all my friends, and I was looking around like, who put him up to this? Who put him up to this? None of them put him up to it.
Yeah.
It's best guy. His name,
And this was at the FBO.
his name's Stone. He's so cool.
Stone,
Yeah.
who works at the FBO that you flew private to Burning Man on.
I don't know what FBO stands for. Is that like stand for private?
Private airport.
So
FBOs are airports for private airplanes.
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It was actually at the Signature
your
Air.
poverty is showing.
This was at the Signature Air in San Francisco is where it was.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Then we got on the Burning Man Express and took
Do you
our
land?
time.
Do you land on the
You
playa?
land in the middle of it.
That's
It
so
is
rock star. I want to do that
The
someday.
only way to do it.
Once
You
the
land-
Hammer Time podcast pays off, that's how I'm going.
Oh my God. It was delightful. Oh my gosh. Because we skipped what turned out to be like a 12-hour line to get there.
I get it. And like, if somebody offered it to me, I would say 100%
You'd
yes.
jump. Yeah.
I would say 100% yes.
You would jump, yeah.
But like, because no one's offering it to me, I go, well, that's not the ethos of Burning Man. That's not what Burning Man is about. It's about community and everybody doing it together.
You know, I showed up. I was able to contribute that much more because I did not wait 12 hours. I think I just was able to just dive right in and be like, let's be all burning about
You
this.
made everyone's Burning Man for them.
Feel like I didn't run into everyone, but I feel like I made
How many people were there this
the
year?
experience of a few people. 70,000.
I thought it was more than that. That's not
I
that
just
bad.
heard 70,000.
Oh,
I didn't
all right.
count. 70,000 minus 1 apparently because of the murder.
I actually have had someone say to me also, dude, I love your podcast, but I don't.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because. Well, I mean, look, like I think people are aware of who I am because of like a whole different litany of reasons, movies and otherwise.
Yeah.
So like, it didn't have like that same pop where he's like, I love your podcast. I was like, thanks, man.
I've had 2 other encounters where
Yeah.
someone said, I've seen you and I know I watch your podcast.
Yeah.
This one was spectacular because it was
You
like
also got Jackie
it
involved.
was in front of everybody. Jack
Oh
was
yeah,
involved.
that's a good one.
Also was a big personality that was saying something. I was also at the airport for the private planes. It was just spectacular.
He just smiled so big when he said private planes.
Oh my gosh.
I was at the airport for the private planes.
Yeah. Oh, every time I'm at an airport for private planes, I'm like, let me run into a friend.
Don't worry, you just take a bunch of
Please.
selfies. It's
Hey,
all good.
good to
Hey,
see
can you guys get a picture of me going up the stairs of the plane? This is a really original photo that no one's gotten before.
I did try to take a couple of photos
Inside the plane?
inside the plane or
Yeah, yeah.
around the plane and do it in a way that seemed to if I was like, look at the penguin. Oh,
Yeah, everybody
pan
sees
over.
through that.
Yeah,
Everybody
you're real
sees
subtle
through it.
with those things.
I tried to be subtle, but on the things I posted recently about it, but I wasn't completely subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no subtle way to do it. Like if anybody is on a private plane and takes a picture and posts it on a private plane, like the caption of the picture might as well be, I don't get to do this very often. Like that's where my head goes.
It does say I don't get to do. If you do that, you do say I don't get to do this very often. Like
Yeah.
like our friend Blake, he doesn't always post photos of himself on a private plane when he's on a private, because he's like, I do this all the time.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just traveling.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture of
Our
Blake.
mutual friend Mayank,
Yeah.
if he's in first class, he's
Photos
does 7
everywhere.
or 8 Instagram videos about it.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, you're
And he's
also,
like holding his like Kelly bag at the same
yeah,
time.
you're also showing that this is an anomaly for you.
Right. Which, funny enough, I don't think it is for Mayank.
I intentionally anytime I fly coach,
Yeah.
I am on the plane. I'm like, dude, I'm earning so much money. This is,
yeah.
I'm like, dude, this is, I can grit through this.
Well,
Oh,
especially if you've ever
for
done
sure.
a private flight or, even first class, like then going back to coach, you're like, man, I got to work harder. I got to make some money.
You know what's funny though? I have not bought a first class ticket. Oh, first of all, I haven't bought a first class ticket in probably 15 years
Yeah.
because like
Yeah.
whenever you're traveling for work or for a studio or for a film,
Right.
if you're a part of the Screen Actors Guild and you're traveling more than 30 miles from your house, they have to fly you in the finest available fashion.
Yeah.
That's what TMZ stands for, the
30 mile zone.
30-mile zone. So if you're outside of 30 miles from your house, they have to fly you first class.
Right.
So I would always just fly first class when I was traveling for work. So I never bought first class tickets, but I would get
Sure.
all the mileage from the first class tickets. That would go to my account. So then I would just use that for the. But I remember like the first time I was buying like my own ticket, post everything. I remember looking at the prices of first class tickets and being like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
This
much.
is what people pay. Like
It's so
25
much.
grand to go to London? Are you
Yes.
out of your one way? Are you
Who would
out
do
of your
that?
mind? So I have not
Purchased.
I have not purchased a first class ticket in probably 15 years. And I don't think I ever would.
No,
It's just a waste of money.
totally.
The food sucks.
That's why I'm preparing to have I'm preparing to have a full-on intervention with our mutual friend Mayank.
Just be like, you got to chill out.
Sky Young. Let's use a different name. Sky Young.
Yeah.
And be like, dude, I know how much these tickets are. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well,
wild.
can he afford it?
Apparently.
It seems like he can afford it, but it's like
But it's one of those things like just because you can doesn't mean you should.
If
Well,
I could
just
afford
because
it.
you can in this moment.
No, if I
Right.
could afford
Doesn't
it,
mean
I
you
would
should.
definitely do it.
Okay, but there's a different,
Only if you've laid
there's
out a whole
yeah,
foundation of a career.
I think there's different versions of I can afford this. One is me doing this as much as I am is going to have zero fiscal impact on my life. Then in that case, do you.
Yeah, zero.
Whatever you want to
That's
do.
what I'm saying.
But if you're like, I can afford this right now,
That's what I mean.
Oh no,
then
terrible
it's
decision.
like you're wasting money. You might as well just
100%.
burn it. You
Yeah.
might as well light it on fire.
I agree.
Because like if a first class ticket's 15 grand, a coach ticket's probably 2 grand. And then an economy
Let's say you
ticket.
have $5 million in the bank,
Yeah.
and you can afford it right now. This is just my thing. It seems wildly irresponsible that you would fly first class.
Did you guys talk about this at the FBO?
We did not,
Mm.
because my uncle was not with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like all those idiots flying public.
They took a bus here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. By the way, you could just take a normal plane. You can just get a seat on a normal plane to Birmingham.
Still
That is
$7,000.
actually quite affordable. It's $1,200.
Oh.
Yeah.
There, and then $1,200 back.
Oh, then suddenly not affordable again.
Yeah.
But I do that to save all that friggin' time. I think that's an example.
Okay,
where
so if
totally
it's a
worth it.
12-hour line and it's $1,200, what's that? That's
Keep in mind, it's a 12-hour line
$100
on the way
an
to
hour.
what is essentially a marathon. So
it's
it's like
$100 an hour. Would you
you're
pay
gonna-
$100 an hour not to wait in a 12-hour
you're
line?
gonna need your stamina the whole time. So it's like, why would you
That's what drugs are
spend
for.
12? Why would you spend 12 hours screwballing around
Yeah.
on the way to a marathon?
Do you remember eating anything at Burning Man when we went? Other than like drugs?
So we went 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't
Almost.
remember having a bite to eat. I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
being blacked out half
Well,
the
you
time.
had that
It was
brownie or that lemon bar.
We had that lemon bar that almost killed everybody.
Mm-hmm.
a weed lemon bar that was the single most dangerous thing that I've ever had.
Yeah, it was
Do you remember
wild.
Giuliano? Some hippie gave me a cookie. And it was Trek. Trek gave him lemon bar.
That was the 20 years ago was the most was a entirely debaucherous experience.
Yeah.
This last time I went completely sober, couldn't have had a better time.
That's great.
Was so
I love
happy.
that it can be that version of all of those things.
Yeah,
It
I
can.
think that's super impressive. I think that says a lot about where you are with your sobriety.
Yeah.
It does. Listen, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. It does. I remember thinking several times during the experience, I'm very happy to just be me in this moment. I don't need to be a different version of me.
I like that.
But I really want that cookie.
Could be a little less sleepy.
These colors could streak a little bit more when they go past my eyes.
And I also am generally fueled by the experience of people around me going full tilt, full bonkers.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
does something. I never feel like I'm missing out anymore. It took a while. I would like to ask everyone. I have a favor. If you watch this and you dig any of this content, please subscribe. It is so important that you subscribe if you're watching this. It makes all the difference in the world. So like, subscribe, hit whatever buttons, because it all helps. Subscribe.
You know, it's funny. If you would have asked me 2 days ago, you know, are you very happy just being you? My answer would have been unequivocally yes, across the board, like without hesitation. But it's funny, man. Like recently, I got into like a weird little trap for myself.
What happened?
I started comparing where my life is to where I thought my life should be.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fool's errand right there.
Yes.
It is a silly thing to do. And like normally for the last couple of months, if you ask me like, how are you doing? My answer would have been, my life is awesome.
Right.
I love my life. I'm so happy. But then I started comparing, and I know it's something else, but like comparison is also the thief of joy, you know, where it's like, well, it should be this. And it's like, I just got myself into like a little bit of like a fugue state the other day about it.
What was it that triggered it? Did you think of a person that has a life that was
I
similar
ran
to
into
yours?
somebody. I ran into somebody who I had not seen in 10 years.
Who was it?
DJ.
DJ.
Yeah,
What's he
he's
up
in
to?
town.
DJ the actor.
DJ the actor.
I love
DJ
that guy.
Catrona, who was in Justice League with me.
Right.
I asked him if he had any of the pictures, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I might.
From Justice League?
Yeah, he's like, let me
Okay.
check.
Okay.
So he's gonna go check. I'll remind him about that. See if he's got any pictures of me in the bat suit.
What's he doing right now?
He's here. He wrote 2 scripts that ended up on the blacklist.
What?
Yeah, dude, he's like an incredible writer. And his thing is he said this to me the other day. He's like, all of the things that got me slapped in the face by women or punched in the face by dudes or kicked out of parties, any of those things that I said that got me in trouble, when I put them down on paper, people love them.
Oh my God, I love hearing that so much.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
He's like, I put all of those things into scripts and they ended up on the blacklist.
Dude, I've always thought that guy is awesome.
He's incredibly talented.
Yeah.
He's incredibly talented. As a writer, as an actor, he's incredibly talented. But I ran into DJ and we had like a catch up, and it just got me thinking of where I was in my life the last time I was with DJ.
Yeah.
And where it seemed like the trajectory of my life was going.
Okay.
And then the reality of where my life is now, which, to be perfectly clear, I'm so much happier now than I ever would have been if my dream for my life would have worked out.
Right.
I'm better. I'm better in every observable way. My life is better. But like, it was almost like I just wanted to put myself in a bad mood. Because like, there's no reason for me to be doing this.
Comparing to another person is never a good idea. But then comparing to what the best version of what your life could have been is a losing gambit.
Because by the way, I'm never right. Well, my life could have been this. No, it couldn't have. It should have been this. No, it shouldn't have. Like, I don't make those calls.
At Burning Man, I saw like a peer of yours, like let's say a peer of yours, someone's similar age, maybe a little bit older, and
Who?
um,
Come on.
I don't think you're supposed to out people say that people are at Burning Man.
I guarantee you they posted selfies of themselves at Burning Man because now they have cell phone towers and people are posting on Instagram all the time for Burning Man.
Okay. Someone I just saw and made me think of it. Channing Tatum.
Okay.
And the dude seemed like he was having a great time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And it made me think for a second. I was like, I wonder what Armie would be doing if he would have kept acting and kept being in movies and kept doing stuff. I'm like,
Died.
Do you think he would have died?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think for sure if the Bitcoin story would have happened, where like I invested in Bitcoin when the Winklevoss twins told me to invest in Bitcoin in 2009. Remember?
Wait, you're talking about nonsense make believe like that?
No.
Okay.
That's not nonsense. They were like, just put 50 grand in Bitcoin and don't touch it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Should have done it.
I did the math the other day. I would have had $17.5 billion.
Oh my God.
And I would have been dead. Like that,
Right.
I would have been dead.
Your children would have had $17.5 billion.
Yeah. Well, I would have blown a considerable portion of it at
$5 billion.
FBOs. Yeah.
You would. Sometimes I think about what I would do if I won, like, because now the lottery's up to like $1 billion.
Crazy.
It's like, go bonker. And my first thought is like, go bonkers.
Yeah.
But then I also have thoughts where I was like, I would set like the Dream Center up, and I would do like I think I have more wholesome ideas now.
I would give so much to my sister just to see the joy in her face because she's always worried about money.
You're like, here's $17
I would like to
million.
acknowledge that was like a very sweet thing to say.
Oh,
Good job, Jer Bear.
Thank you.
I'd blow it. No, I'm kidding. I would set up a family office immediately.
Okay.
With like different levels of investment, high risk, medium risk, low risk.
Who would you have on the board?
I would poach people. I wouldn't want like I don't think I mean I would poach people from companies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that how Meta is now poaching people. They're like, here's $1 billion.
No, they offered that person $1 billion and
Here's
they said no.
I know, it's crazy.
Wait, I heard millions, but not
No,
billions.
No,
billion.
they offered someone in AI $1 billion to come over to Meta and they said no.
By the way, if you get there first, you rule the world. You know, super intelligence.
Yeah.
Until it kills us all.
Wait. Yeah, because ChatGPT has got some problems right now.
Yeah, like what?
Like I'm doing the series where I talk about different people that are famous, that are champions in sobriety. And I tell it, I'm like, give me all the best stories about these people, arrest records, like how long they've been sober, and go. And I usually expect it to just go, done. And it doesn't. And it'll give me like 3 people. And I'm like, dude, what? Hey, where's the rest? I said 33. And I'll go, okay, and then it'll repeat again. I'm going to give you 33, and it will repeat everything. Stand by. And I'll go, okay, it's been forever. Sorry about that. I'm going to do this. And I'm like, you already said you're going to do that.
We ran into that same issue on ChatGPT when we were doing the
It's
lookbook for
dumb.
Dry July.
Well, it's because it's heavily safeguarded. You got to use either a different chatbot. You got to go to Grok. I'm telling you, it's a little less.
I use Grok all the time now.
Grok was more help.
Grok is now my
Grok
preferred.
wouldn't put it into PDF right away. So like printing everything was tough. That's why I didn't use Grok. But Grok was better at doing this.
You make that list, then you give that list to ChatGPT and put it into PDF.
I did all this after a while. This isn't no one's teaching me anything right here. I've done all that. I'm just telling you about my experience.
So I guess we should just go fuck ourselves.
Yeah,
today.
we should. I'm going to leave.
What if we stormed out? Plot twist.
But this is a great time. Do you have any other good Tom Cruise stories?
Oof. I do have
His new movie,
which one?
but have you seen his new Whist movie?
Whist?
His newest movie?
Which one?
The Mission Impossible?
I have not seen the newest movie.
Oh my God, it's crazy the stunts that he does. He's basically fighting all over a moving airplane.
Didn't he break a leg or something? He broke something.
We did. He
In
broke
the
an
past,
ankle when
he
was
broke
doing
his
one of the-
ankle and
yeah.
kept running I think it was like Mission Impossible 7. Wow. He broke his ankle and then kept running. And you see in the actual scene that he's like running with a little bit of a limp because he's like, gotta do it with a broken ankle.
Ugh.
He's such a Dude, he's the best.
He is cool.
Way to go, Tom Cruise.
All right, Armie.
Ashton said, because Ashton was at the dinner that you had with Tom Cruise.
And no, he was around, but not.
Was it Nikki?
Wait, which one? The one in London?
Yeah.
Oh, Ashton was there. I think so. Yeah.
Ashton was just like, he's the best.
He's the coolest.
He is present with everybody.
Yeah. So I'm in London.
Yeah.
And he sends me a message. He's like, "Hey man, I'm in London. Do you want to get dinner tonight?" And I was like, "Oof, I do, but like I have dinner plans."
Right.
You canceled them for Tom Cruise.
No, I did not. I said I'm going to dinner. I was married at the time, and I said I'm going to dinner with my wife and her extended family, most of which are from India.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And I was just trying to be polite, but I was like, yeah, I like some of them don't even speak English. Well, like they're older, like Indian, like, you know, but if you'd like to join, you're more than welcome. Just trying to be polite. And he's like, "Sure, what time?" And I was like,
amazing.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going at 8 o'clock at this little hole in the wall Indian restaurant.
That's pretty cool.
And he goes, "Okay, cool, I'll be there." And then I was like, do I tell them? Like, do I call and go, "Hey guys, just to give you a heads up,
Tom Cruise.
don't freak out, but Tom Cruise is going to be there," you know, because like when that guy walks into a room, it changes the temperature of the room.
Of course.
It's like the room just becomes instantly filled with static electricity. It's the crazy. I've never seen anyone else do this.
You're like, I've got
Everything
this like
changes.
big dinner part thing that I'm doing with my wife and her family.
Yeah.
And it's awesome that you're in town. I've got to do this.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a big crowd.
It was like 15 people.
Like it's going to be such a big table. Half the people won't even talk to the other half of the people. It's such a big table.
Correct.
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, "I'll be there."
Some people don't even speak English.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And Tom Cruise like, "I'm in."
Yeah. He's like, "I'll be there." I was like, "Okay." So I made the decision not to warn people.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, of course.
Spectacular.
I just said, we need one more extra seat. And they were like, "No problem." And I was like, "Okay, great." So we're
at
there.
a random Indian restaurant.
Yeah. Like a hole in the wall Indian restaurant that's like all run by Indians. I mean, it's the best food. It's like really incredible.
Yeah, okay.
Especially there in London.
Okay.
What do they say? It's like the national dish of London is now like butter chicken.
Tikka masala.
Tiki masala. Yeah, basically. Yeah. So we're sitting at this restaurant and I'm sitting with my back to the restaurant and I'm watching all these people and we're all sitting and talking and they're eating.
Oh yeah, the whole restaurant. Yeah.
So they're eating, like we have a table where it's like half booth, half chairs.
Okay.
So the booth is obviously against the back wall.
Right.
I'm in one of the chairs facing the wall. And everybody's just going about eating and talking. And everyone's talking among themselves. And then all of a sudden, I just see everybody on the booth side stop talking. They all just go like this.
Yeah.
And they freeze. And like all of a sudden, like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and you're like, what's that energy in this room? And I turn around and everyone else in the restaurant is also frozen.
All the people.
Everyone. It was like a horror movie where like someone stopped time.
Sure.
It was like Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
The whole restaurant just froze. And then I turn and I see him just gliding through the restaurant with the biggest smile on his face.
Way to go, Tom Cruise.
He sees me and he's like, "Hey man." And I'm like, "What's up, buddy?" And I'm like, "We got a chair for you." And he comes and he sits down and people can't handle it. Like they just didn't know what to do. But he was so incredibly gracious to every single person at the table. He introduced himself to every single person, got their name.
Tom.
Yeah. "Hi, I'm Tom." Literally, "Hi, I'm Tom." And it was just like,
And he remembered it.
he remembered everybody's name.
Yep.
And then at one point, like, one of Elizabeth's like cousins or something like that, Indian was like, "Hey, like, I mean, my daughter is like an artist and this and that." And he's like, "Your daughter does art?" He goes, "I'd love to see some. Can I see some of your daughter's art?" And he's like, "Sure." And he like pulls out his phone and he's like, "Yeah, here's my daughter's art." And he went through and he looked at all of the art.
Wow.
And was like, "Ooh, I really love what she's done here about, see how this, wow, look at the coloring and shading that she did here."
What a dream.
I'm like, that's a finger painting by a 7-year-old.
What a
And he's just
dream.
going through and he's talking about it. And yeah, he's the perfect person because then also like he's incredibly gracious to every single person at the table and holds a lot of space for every single one of them. Like, "Oh, what do you find interesting? What do you find fascinating? This and that, blah, 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 blah." One of Elizabeth's cousins is also the head of psychiatry for the NHS.
Oh boy.
or not the head, but he used to run a hospital for the NHS for psychiatry.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of the SSRIs.
I made the mistake of going, this person is a psychiatrist for the NHS. And then as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, uh-oh. But he handled that graciously too, because he's amazing. But yeah, we had a very funny, great little dinner in a hole-in-the-wall Indian place with Tom Cruise.
I am the biggest fan. I've never met him before.
The whole time you
such
must have
a
been
fan.
thinking in your head, like, I'm so in with the greater family. Like, I'm the
A lot of good it did me.
secretly, they
Dude.
still love you for that.
Do you know who I also heard that someone that is that present and gracious at a dinner party is Meghan Markle. Like that she will come into a situation and people are like, "What?"
In
Really?
London.
Who'd you hear that from?
Who's that friend that we have in common? Or
We have a million friends in
no,
common.
no. There's her buddy that also had a flower shop. Her dad died, and she
Is a woman
dated
a-
Josh.
Pence?
Yeah.
Okay. Dated Josh Pence. I don't know. He's been with AK for so long. I don't
An
know.
actress. Some
Do you-
actress.
Do you know the name? I don't know.
No, I'm not guessing it. It was an actress that dated Josh Pence, and she had a baby or a kid, and Josh, yeah,
Oh, what was her name? Yes.
I say a friend of ours in
not
common. I've met her
A-
one time.
Not A. It began with an A. Abigail.
Yes,
Abigail.
Abigail something.
Yes.
So Abigail something described a
Is that
dinner
German?
party with Meghan Markle. And it's like, so she sat down and she was like, "Oh, this is my friend that's in town. She's going to school." Like, what? You're going to Vanderbilt? Like, what's that like? Or so I think it's a great character when someone can show up into a group of people they don't know and immediately it's like, oh my God, like Aunt Jemima, what's your, it's kind of a funny thing to come up with.
That's the generic name you pull out. Not
Aunt
Bob
Jemima.
Smith.
Tell me about these pancakes.
Aunt Jemima. It's also kind of racist because I think Meghan Markle is part black.
Aunt Jemima.
Did you
Oh
just
my
call
gosh.
Meghan Markle Aunt Jemima? That's racist.
Aunt Jemima is she still doing her thing?
She?
Aunt Jemima's not a real
She's
thing.
a racial stereotype.
It's an actual like racist trope.
Aunt Jemima is a product.
I understand that they canceled because they were like, "This is racist."
Is it still called Jemima's or something? Oh,
I don't know.
called
Shush.
syrup.
It's
called-
No,
it's called-
we weren't thinking about canceling this because of the she's an aunt. It's more that she clearly plays
A slave.
A slave.
Yeah. Meghan Markle, or as we like to call her around here, old Aunt Jemima.
That's not at all what I meant.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
It is funny that is what. And by the way, I think whatever.
Cracker Barrel is very funny because where cracker is in there, and it is clearly a place for white people.
Yeah.
The word Cracker Barrel is the rebranding of Cracker Barrel is hilarious.
Well, it cost them like $200 million.
It's
They lost $200 million.
I
in market
missed
cap.
that controversy.
But
What was it?
just if
They rebranded the logo and took the old man out and it made
Yeah.
it just like look like the most generic.
most generic thing.
It just said Cracker Barrel. That was the new logo.
What it
And they
doesn't
took away
even.
all like the country store. They took away that whole thing.
There's not even an outline in the font. Like it's
Nothing.
It's so
Yeah.
strange that anyone would come
Well, that
into
new
the
CEO
company.
came in and she was like, "I'm gonna fix this.
I'm gonna fix this.
and lost them $200 million in one day.
Wow.
I'm gonna fix this.
Yeah,
I'm
don't worry,
gonna-
guys. I got this. I know what the people want. I got my finger on the pulse.
The only reason that everyone isn't coming here is because we have an old man on the logo.
Yeah.
But I also don't understand why.
Have you been
anyone
to a
was
Cracker Barrel lately?
there? It's great. It's still great.
awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's awesome. And you can get the weirdest shit in the little gift shops of Cracker Barrel.
Gift shops are awesome, and they have to.
Rock candy.
I don't think I've ever been to a
jerky.
Cracker Barrel gift shop without buying some kind of crap.
100%.
I have never been in Cracker Barrel.
What?
Dude,
the chicken
biscuits and
I'll tell you this,
gravy. Oh
the
my
biscuits and gravy
God.
are great. The chicken and dumplings are also really good. It's like southern cooking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
you're
why
a
there aren't
Yankee.
more
I am a
southern
Yankee.
cooking places around.
Yeah.
Like if I needed to get shrimp grits right now, I would have no idea where to get them.
real borderline racist again.
How's that racist?
You just want some cornbread. Want to get some of them
Collard
collard
green.
greens.
That has nothing to do with what my intention or what I'm saying. I love shrimp grits. I don't even think that that's a stereotypically.
Shrimp
You
boat.
whites have to say
Thing.
polenta.
I'm at an age where I feel like I've grown up with certain things, and I just have to accept. I'm like, I just have to be at ease. Like, listen, I'm pretty sure my intentions are great.
Yeah.
If I misstep,
Yeah, you
Everyone's
never
just-
add the hard R when you say it.
dude, don't even.
Never. You don't.
Why would you even say
I'm just
this?
saying that, like, that's really impressive. Like, as a dude from the South, like, you never add the hard R when you say it.
I don't even say anything other than in.
Right.
I don't even go inward. I go, if you're going to say the in, and then I even do this, visibly cringe.
How often would you say that you do that?
Only if I was going to tell a story about like Joe Rogan going through an experience because he said the in.
Repeatedly, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it really hurt his career.
But he said it to
Yeah.
tell a story. He was
Yeah.
never like this
Yeah,
person
yeah.
I saw on the street that was a
Yeah, he was not being
or
derogatory.
something like that. No.
He was trying to align himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
I don't
is
know.
your
Some stand-up comedians
how is this
get away with it.
podcast? But do you have who? Do you have
Worked
a
out well
sponsor?
for Michael Richards.
No. Do you have a sponsor?
I do have a sponsor.
Who's your sponsor?
Strong Coffee.
How
It-
much do they pay you?
They sent me some coffee. They
That's not a sponsor.
yeah.
That's
sent me
not a
some-
sponsor.
By the
sent me all
way,
the coffee.
your producer would like some strong coffee.
dude,
You don't even drink
it's-
coffee.
Wait,
I never see you drink
Jerry,
coffee.
I'll bring you some right away.
You drink tea.
Exhibit A.
Oh,
It
okay. You
It
drink
is
coffee.
the most. It's an instant coffee.
We should make a game of
that
who here
has-
knows producer Jerry Lease.
Wait, I guarantee
By
you,
the
it's
time-
you.
I guarantee you it's not.
Okay, wait a second. So, Strong Coffee is an instant coffee
You
that
didn't even
has.
know he was making that movie Daddy Issues.
It's an instant coffee that has protein in it,
Oh, right.
and it's friggin' delicious. And one of the flavors
How much
they
coffee
have,
do they send you?
bags and bags and bags. It's expensive, by the way. It is. I think I have a $50 a week coffee habit, $60 a week. But when I'm buying a bag of it, so
You're buying it?
no, they're sending it to me.
Okay.
It's the most delicious thing. The peanut butter latte. I'm convinced that a peanut butter latte should be the next like big thing, because like if you ever do you know Bulletproof coffee?
Yeah.
Like they had butter coffee.
Yeah.
Did you ever try that? It was delicious.
Is this like Bulletproof?
I used to bond over that with Josh Brolin. I would see him at this Bulletproof coffee, and he'd get his coffee, and I would think to myself, "This is the coolest place in the world right now.
do you
This place is where it's
do you
at."
think he felt you were bonding too when you would see him?
Yo, Josh, what's up? He's like, I'm feeling like this place is so cool
By the way,
because this guy.
have you ever seen Tyler at a coffee shop? It's an amazing thing to behold. Tyler will walk into the door, and this is true. Tyler will walk into a door of a coffee shop that has a line 8 people deep and just start screaming over the line, "How you doing, guys? Fantastic. Tyler Ramsey, I'd like a coffee. Thank you very much." And then walk out the door of a coffee shop and then come back 30 seconds later and be like, "I ordered my coffee. Where's my coffee?" And everyone in line will be like, "Bro, this is the line. Like, we're in line." And he'll be like, yeah, no, I know, but they know me. "Hey, remember me, Tyler Ramsey?" And they're like, "Bro, we don't know who you are. Get in line." And he's like, "No, just give me my coffee." That actually is verbatim. How many times has that experience happened?
But it's usually because I have a relationship with the
usually.
people.
The word usually is in that, but it's usually because
If you walk into a place and start with fantastic, things work out.
this is like the secret. This is the Tyler Ramsey secret.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he walks in, "Fantastic, how you doing, Tyler Ramsey? A coffee to go, thanks." And then walk out, and 8 people in line are standing there bewildered about this man with painted toenails who just yelled over them.
Do you know where it comes from? I feel like so much of my personality is the result of coming from a place where I used to be like, I've way too much stimulant in my head. Like I'm either going way too fast or I have alcohol. It's like, or something. And I need to push to communicate with the world. I can't do it just in a clear, calm way because it'll just be like jumbled. So the only way I'm able to communicate with the world is just through exclamation points.
I just
Fantastic.
I just felt that in my body. Like I felt that overstimulated thing where you're like, I can't deal with a normal person right now. Like I gotta fucking hit and run this order because otherwise people are gonna see my pupil. Like, ugh.
The worst.
Ugh. I remember that
worst.
feeling in my body so vividly, and I hate it.
Chewing
And-
on your tongue, like,
and like your mouth is so dry, so it's making those clicky noises, and like
gross.
your
Yeah.
breath is terrible. Like, ugh.
It is.
And then all of a sudden, like the first ray of sun hits you, and you turn into a vampire.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh God, like, oh.
I never want another one of those mornings when the sun comes up and you're like, oh, fuck.
What did I do?
Yeah.
There were so many times in college where like drugs worked so well, and I was like, this Adderall I just aced a test. Thank God for this Adderall. Or I just had the greatest time ever with my friends. Thank God for that ecstasy.
Mm.
And then it all just started to turn and become something that I would just take because I thought I was going to have a great time. But then it would be like a mushroom experience where I'd be like, am I having fun? Or in actuality, am I just very concerned that I'm being weird? And that's the main thing going through my head. Yeah. Yes. You haven't tried ayahuasca, have you?
No.
I'm not going to talk you into it, but that was productive.
Have you tried it? When did you do it?
A couple years ago.
When? I didn't.
I'm almost 5 years sober, so longer than that. And it was productive.
Was it?
Yeah, I was able to. I think the end result. There are a few experiences that I've had in life. One is the Hoffman process that it made me kind of love myself more. Another was ayahuasca.
I think I'm totally open to it. I mean, I've done a lot of DMT, and I know it's very, very different. But like,
DMT sounds crazy.
yeah, DMT's great. But the thing about the thing about ayahuasca that gets me, or at least gives me pause, I guess, is like the advocates for it are a bit much, and it's like we know people.
Well, okay, wait. That's okay. So that there are a few things that I know are great, but I'm aware the advocates of those things wreck it for other people.
Yeah.
Another is like Burning Man, for example.
Burning Man, vegans,
many of the advocates, vegans,
like
that's a
all
great
of those
example.
people who advocate that intensely
The
for anything.
Hoffman
I'm like,
process.
I want nothing of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like,
If you're,
I know people.
Okay, wait. If you're going to someone, you go, you have got to do this.
Yeah.
That you are probably turning that person away from the
100%.
experience. Yes.
100%.
Especially if you have yoga pants on.
That might help.
Dude yoga pants.
No, that's not. Dude, yoga.
Well, like they're like shaman bro pants.
The other day I was like,
What are those
I had
harem
some-
pants? I feel like
Yeah.
that version is harem pants.
I want to
I
take
would
their
rock harem
lives.
pants, so it does look very comfy. But anyway, like the people I know who get really into ayahuasca, like what happens is well, first of all, they start using terms like Mother Aya, and I'm just like,
if I hear someone say Mother I immediately think
but then also,
you
here's my
should
main
not
problem.
be allowed to sell this product because
Yeah.
you're unselling.
You're the
it.
worst spokesperson
Yes.
ever.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: is like people start to think that place that you go to in an ayahuasca journey is the real world. And they want to spend more time there, which is a trap. It's not the whole point. The point of this is you go and have this journey, and you go to this place and you get perspective and you get tools and you get what you need to bring back and incorporate into your life. That's what psychedelics are supposed to be about. You're not trying to live in the land of mushrooms. You're not trying to live in the land of LSD or ayahuasca, or toad. Like, no, you're supposed to go have an intense experience, learn something about what you're made of, learn who you are, learn something about perspective, and bring it back to your life and incorporate it. It's supposed to be a learning experience.
Yeah.
It's not the goal, it's the means, and it's like, then you have people who feel like they need to be there all the time. And it's like, that's not the point.
That's not the point. Chasing anything
Good. I'm
is
glad we agree.
chasing anything is sometimes trouble.
Yeah.
It did also, I feel like the experience, my ayahuasca experience made me feel like I was closer to high-fiving God on a like it and have a way that's sustained where I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'm like, I just go to that place in my head where I can high five you.
Yeah. But I mean,
Way to go, God. Way to go, Jesus, the coolest. You know what else it
we
did?
are God.
You know what? I had this, we're not God.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Go on.
Yeah, that's moronic.
Okay.
We're not God.
You should read the Book of Murdad.
No, thanks.
Okay.
I mean, I'm first of all, I'm just probably not going to read a book.
You're an English major.
I am aware of that, but unless the book is about zombies or the vampires or something like that, I
It's
will
so
probably
wild.
not read it.
As a Christian, you're into zombies and vampires and stuff, which, you know, generally is considered demonic.
Dude, at first, I don't think demonic. It's a fantasy, fun thing, and it has.
I'm not
has
judging,
nothing
by
to
the
do
way.
with demons.
I just think you're.
Although the Anne Rice version of vampires does get into demons, but
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Go on.
I used to love Anne Rice books. Well, I don't even know where. I think that we're talking about God. Okay, all I know is God is awesome, and Jesus is awesome. And one result of ayahuasca is that I found myself, instead of praying like, "Dear God, I'd like to do this," I have found myself.
Wait, can I guess how
like,
your prayer went?
Hey, God.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Here's
Yeah.
the deal.
Hey, God, fantastic. Okay, first of all, I just want to say
I'll take an iced coffee with an extra shot.
you're the best. That has been a gigantic game changer for me and my spirituality. Speaking to God that I would speak to as a best friend, like,
That's cool.
instead of like,
I like that for
dear
you.
sir, I'd like to send you a note from Tyler.
Yeah.
That didn't feel like an authentic way to communicate.
Cool. I mean, finding that authenticity with your own spirituality is like all that matters anyway. And like yours is going to look different than Jerry's, is going to look different than mine, is going to look different than my mom's. Like, that's the way it goes.
There is something to speak. Sometimes I don't think I entirely understand speaking in tongues, but other times I think, oh, that makes the most sense, because in my head I just want to
You
sort
realize
of
that no one spoke in tongues until the 1920s. It did not exist in the Christian church before the 1920s.
No, it says in the Bible that was part of the Holy Spirit, wasn't it?
Yeah, but that was never taken to be meant literally in the church, where everyone can just do this. Like, that wasn't the thing until televangelists.
Yeah. So okay, so just making that noise
Hold on.
put me in a good mood, and I felt like I was communicating.
Just make it.
Hey, and I'm gonna do kind of jazzy.
Hold on. I could be very wrong about this. So let's ask. Are you praying in tongues? Are you scatting while praying in tongues?
I think maybe my praying in tongues language
Scatman
is
Crothers turns out
scatting.
not a jazz musician, a preacher.
Correct.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask this. Hey, Grok, quick question. When did praying in tongues become a major part of the Christian faith? And I mean, like, when did it become something that everyone was participating in?
Praying in tongues, or glossolalia, started big on Pentecost around 30 AD, when the apostles got filled with the Holy Spirit and spoke in other languages, real ones, actually, so folks from different regions could understand them, per Acts 2. That kicked
30
off its
AD.
I'm not willing to let this go. Hold on. Okay. I heard.
Brock is like, hey, Armie, is this how you normally communicate with me, where you ask me a question and then you ask me to like redo it based on the audience you're with?
Hey, I don't like that answer. Can you give me the answer that I'm looking for? I thought it was not a part of like mainstream Christianity until.
Who else besides? Okay, so DJ is doing well because he's writing right now.
Yeah.
And he was also in Shazam 2.
And Shazam 1, I think.
Yeah, I'm like, it was a much
you mean
bigger
2,
role in
TOO.
Shazam
Right.
2.
Right. Let's see. Adam Brody just had he had a new movie come out on Netflix with Kristen Bell.
That's a series.
Yep. Oh, it's a series?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a new series come
Pretty
out.
funny.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Haven't seen it yet.
He's so talented.
Let's see, who else? Common is, always Common. Like, he's always got
Killing
something
it.
going on. Hugh Keys Byrne is no longer with us, unfortunately. R.I.P. Anton Yelchin, also no longer with us. R.I.P.
2 cast members died from that Justice League.
Yeah.
Who's
That's
the other guy?
unjust.
Hugh Keys Byrne.
I don't know who that is.
He was the, did you see, you saw the original Mad Max? You remember the toe cutter? The bad guy, the toe
Whoa.
cutter. That was Hugh Keys Byrne. He was going to play Martian Manhunter.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are these a lot of European actors?
Hugh was Australian.
Hmm.
And then Megan Gale, who was going to play Wonder Woman, was also Australian.
Because this was
Mad Max is the greatest. The original Mad Max is just incredible.
Hmm.
And then
Agreed.
and
You know why George Miller made that
when
movie?
you look at Mel Gibson back then, you're like, dude,
Stud.
that is the epitome of a stud.
Yeah, stud. You know why George Miller made Mad Max?
Why?
He was an emergency room doctor at the time.
Okay.
really.
Yeah, still a licensed physician. He was an emergency room doctor.
He's a doctor?
Yeah, he's a doctor. Dr. George Miller.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. And he was sick of seeing accidents of
Okay.
people like road racing. And he was like, this is terrible. It's an epidemic of road racing. People don't realize how dangerous this is. It's going to kill people, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So he was like, I'm going to make a movie that shows how bad this is and how dangerous and people die and this and that. And he made a movie that was so badass and awesome that more people started
Yeah, I was
road
going to
racing.
say, whoops, counterintuitive.
Yeah.
Do you know the backstory of how he found Mel Gibson?
I do not.
I mean, like, he must have been like, I just found the greatest star
Yeah, I think
in
Mel
the world.
was Australian. I think he was living in Australia at the time. I don't know.
That is such an incredible series of movies.
We should ask him.
You want to call him right now?
Yeah, call him.
Wait, who are we going to call? Mel or
Call Mel Gibson.
George?
You call Mel Gibson. Let's see if he answers.
I might be able to. I'm
I'm
not going to do that, but I think that you should call George. What movie is he working on right now? I heard they're going to make
I don't know.
another Mad Max.
Well, they've been making all kinds of it, like the Furiosa.
Yeah, but another Mad Max.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
That's his franchise.
Yeah.
Be like, George, I was going to be in your Batman movie or your Justice League movie. I know you've made a couple of movies since. I'm ready to be in
Yeah.
this movie.
He brought me in to audition for the new Mad Max.
He did? What
Yeah.
happened?
I screen tested for it with Tom Hardy. The two of us did it together.
What?
Where like he played the good guy, then I played the bad guy, then I played the good guy, and he played the bad guy.
What?
And like my bad guy versus his bad guy was so different
Oh,
that I
God.
was like, you gotta give it to this guy. I think I told George that in the audition. I was like, you gotta give it to this guy.
Wait, so you went to audition for a role.
Yeah.
You were playing opposite Tom Hardy,
Yeah.
and you even switched roles.
Yeah.
And then you go, I gotta be honest, you should definitely hire Tom Hardy.
Yeah, he tried to bite me in the middle of the audition, and I was like, you gotta hire this guy.
Explain.
He like lunged at me and tried to attack me.
Oh my
Spit
God.
on me. Like it was wild. I was like, this guy's out of his mind. You gotta give it to him. Like he's mad. Give it to him.
Did
That
the
is a
movie
good
get
story.
made?
Yes, Tom Hardy was the guy from Mad Max.
Oh, this was Mad Max. My bad.
Who
Sorry,
were other actors that were up for like Lone Ranger? Did you go?
Oh, I'm sure there was a bunch. I don't remember. Like I don't even really remember the audition process. I know that I auditioned a couple of times. Then I went and auditioned for the writer, Justin.
Okay.
Then I
Thoreau.
No. Oh, now I'm forgetting.
Okay,
this.
don't worry about it. I don't want to get caught up in it. Keep going.
Then I went and auditioned for the writer and the director, Gore
Okay.
Verbinski, at Gore's office, which I think was on either the Warner lot or the Disney lot, probably.
Yeah.
And I auditioned for Gore, I think, twice. And at the end of it, he said to me, he goes, listen, man, I'm going to hire you to do this movie. I will sign off on it. I don't give a fuck what you say to Disney. Negotiate as hard as you want. I'm going to hire you. Don't worry about it.
What?
And I was like, okay.
Wow.
So I went to Disney and I was like, I want this much money. And they were like, no. And I was like, please? And they're like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. And then it didn't even end up turning into like me having any like torque to audition, to like negotiate harder. I just went back with a high number and they were like, oh, I'm sorry, do you not want to play the Lone Ranger? And I was like, oh, yes, I do. I do. And they're like, okay, good, then this is what you get. It's not a negotiation. And I was like, okay, thank you.
I like stories where you hear how about the other actors that tried out for the different roles.
Yeah. Ooh, let's see. Who do I have any of those?
Like there's so much footage of like other actors. Like I recently saw there's an actor that I really like that tried to be the It Clown.
Okay.
And he showed like his performance. It's what?
Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise. And it was the guy from he's in that new Taylor Sheridan show, Lioness.
I loved Lioness.
Lioness is the
Season
best.
2 of Lioness was incredible.
Lioness is amazing.
Yeah.
It is the best show on television.
It's amazing.
Now, I take it back. Peacemaker is the best show on television. Do you watch Peacemaker?
I haven't seen the new season yet. I'm going back and watching the first season again.
It's incredible.
And I just finished the first season 2 nights ago. So now I'm going to go watch the second season.
Can I tell you how much I have never met James Gunn. I want to be like his friend so bad. He create like in Guardians of the Galaxy. I want to be friends with like Quill. I want to be friends with that whole group. When he puts a team together and they don't get along
Is
at
it Quill
first,
or is it Quinn?
Quill. When he puts a team together and they don't get along at first, then they get along.
Yeah.
It brings out everything where I'm like, oh, all FOMO go. I'm like, I just want to be part of this group and sharing their inside jokes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. Suicide Squad 2, same thing.
I mean, James Gunn is now running DC with a guy who I worked with years ago
killing
with
it.
Peter Safran, the guy who produced Mine. Remember that film I did, Mine?
Yes.
Peter Safran, who's the co-head of DC,
He's a stud.
produced that movie.
I know who you're talking about. He's a stud.
He's great. I think we went over to his house for dinner a couple of times.
I did not go to his house for dinner, but I have met him and I thought he was terrific.
He's great.
He is talk about a friend in high places.
Yeah.
She'd be like, hey, dude.
Yeah. Can you give me a job, please?
Superman's got a lot of friends.
That's how you lose the friends in high
Yes,
places.
exactly.
How do you, well, James Gunn seems to hire all of his friends.
Yes, that's true.
Part of me is like, if you're friends with James Gunn and you're not in his movies, like,
Ouch.
yeah.
Well, you know what's funny is
Like if you're always at dinner with him and you're an actor.
I have made multiple movies with directors who always hire the same people over and over and over again.
And then they
I have
stop.
never been hired again.
Well,
Actually, that's not true.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Wheatley, he hired me twice. Ben Wheatley hired me twice.
Is that Free Fire?
Free Fire,
Yeah.
and then Rebecca. But he's the only director who's ever hired me twice.
Well, there was, there was an incident, that may have prevented the rehiring.
I bet you would have
think
if
so.
you wouldn't have been canceled.
I don't think so. That doesn't ring a bell.
Okay.
Shortly
No.
canceled.
My life is awesome.
Yeah, my life's awesome. I don't think that's right.
Like Jerry Bruckheimer has made more movies.
Yeah. Never got another call.
Dude, I feel like, okay, so James Gunn, even in Superman, when I see like Guy Gardner and Superman kind of grudgingly work together or something, in every fiber of my being, I'm like, I want to be friends with those people so bad. James Gunn is also sober, and in Peacemaker, one of the main characters is his actual wife,
Which one?
Harcourt.
That's his wife?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
That's great.
I can't think of a better way to keep your wife happy than if you're like, listen, you're going to star in this show that I'm making and you have to work out every day. Like, because everyone's in a good mood if they're working out every day.
Yeah, I don't know how that conversation goes of like, look, you can have the show, but you got to work out every day.
Well, she does a lot of fighting, especially in season 2.
Yeah. No,
So-
she's in great shape.
So it's not like him saying you're flabby.
Is season 2
He's like, just
out
like,
in
this
its
is a kid.
entirety, or are they doing it where it's like, we're releasing another one next week?
Dude, they just came out with episode 3.
I can't do the wait a week to do it.
What?
I can't. Like wait a week, like, oh, I'll watch this on Tuesday. And then it's like, I got to
so
wait
good.
till next Tuesday. Like, I can't, by the next Tuesday, I've already forgotten how much I love the show.
Not this show. This show is special.
So in the first season, it was the butterflies. What's the problem in the, don't tell me. I'll go watch it.
It's
By the way, what
Crazy.
you do is you wait 2 months before you start
Well,
watching.
that's why I went back and watched the first season of Peacemaker again,
wait.
because I was like, I'd rather do
first
that and let some
season,
episodes come out.
I don't think it should be inappropriate to give away something that happens in the first episode of a series.
I don't want to know. I'm not saying it's inappropriate for the podcast.
It will blow your mind. It's
right,
so
but that's
good.
why I would rather it be blown unexpectedly.
Get ready.
Yeah, great.
Peacemaker 2 is spectacular.
Okay, good.
Oh, I love it. I want to hug it.
I wanna-
And River, my son, who's too young to watch
who's like
stuff.
8.
9.
He's
He's
like,
9.
I can't watch Peacemaker.
Okay, agreed. But there are parts that I know he'll like and I'll play. But I did accidentally, it was like playing. And then like someone gets mooned or something. And I'm like, oh, crap. It's
Hilarious.
so good. Because
Hilarious.
he loves the hero Peacemaker. Oh, man, I could go on and on about how much I love all of James Gunn's Suicide Squad 2. Man, they have fun together
Yeah. Is that the one with the giant starfish?
with the giant starfish.
Love that.
And one of my favorite characters, Polka Dot,
Oh yeah.
who's played by David Desmalchian,
Yep.
who is
Wait,
in-
I think David just launched, or I just saw like some clip of him interviewing someone where they're both in coffins.
dude,
Is this a new podcast he's doing?
he's the most interesting guy in the world. So he has a podcast and he only interviews people
In coffins.
in coffins.
Okay.
And then also he's now a spokesperson for Titan Coffins.
Shut up.
Amazing.
Are they doing podcast sponsorship?
Dude,
They'll just send us as many coffins as we want.
all the free coffins you want.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy is so good in everything. I just saw him in Dexter, the new Dexter series.
Oh yeah.
And Dexter comes across,
I think that just got canceled.
that's the young Dexter series.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They've had a lot of Dexter series.
Yeah.
Anyway, dude, he's the best.
I used to live in Michael C. Hall's house
You did? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I'm aware
in
of
Los
that.
Feliz.
Yeah, it was a great
Yeah,
house.
we rented that house from him.
That funeral parlor.
Yeah.
6 feet under joke.
So I can't think of any more movies that you would have seen like a peer go for it at the same time. Chris, I feel like you used to be discussed around Chris, the fuck's his name? Captain America?
Hemsworth.
Evans.
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
You'd be discussed for roles with Chris Evans before. Were you up for Captain America?
Oh man, that first one was so long ago. I remember going
Can't
in.
see anyone but
I
Chris.
remember going in and auditioning for Thor, for the very first Thor.
Oh yeah.
That was directed by Sir Kenneth Branagh,
Yes.
and then he later hired me to be in a film. We did Death on the Nile together. He directed
Yes.
Death on the Nile and was the star of Death on the Nile.
Who are you with? Gal Gadot.
I was with Gal Gadot.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you
lovely.
had to dance with her.
I did.
Mhm.
Love Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
hubba.
She's wonderful.
She got so much crap about this. Like, people give her shit about about being Jewish.
Well, because she's Israeli. Yeah.
Dude, enough.
I get
Stop messing with the Jews. I'm on the side of the Jews for sure.
By the way, same. But here's my point. You can't give anyone shit for supporting their home country. Like every Russian who's like, I want to win this war.
Yeah.
Every Ukrainian who's like, I want to win this war.
Yeah.
Every Palestinian who's like, I want to win this war. Every Jew who's like, or every Israeli who's like, I want to win this war. It's like,
Yeah.
you're from there. Of course
Agreed.
you do. Like,
Agreed.
what do you expect them to do? They're going to support their home country. So, like, if you're supporting your home country, of course you are.
Of course you are.
Like, of course you are.
Of course
So
you
anyone giving them shit about, like, we heard a story from a friend of ours, a friend of mine, who was on a TV show, and I'm not going to say who it was, and I'm not going to say the TV show, but they had hired Russians in the TV show
Okay.
to play Russians.
All right.
And right before the show started, someone found on their social media where they were like,
Go Russia.
Go Russia. And they fired them from the show and had to replace them with like Estonians or like Finnish people. And they were very unconvincing Russians, but they were like, oh, we couldn't really find any Russian actors who weren't pro-Russia.
Right.
And I'm like, They're supposed to be Russian. Like, what are you talking
These
about?
are Russians.
Of course they're going to be pro-Russia. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm over this whole, like, oh, you support the country you're from? Fuck you. And it's like, what's where you're from? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you can't fault Israelis that any more than you would fault Palestinians that, any more than you would fault Ukrainians, any more than you would fault Russians.
Totally.
Like, of course you're supportive of your home country.
Totally.
This is stupid. This is stupid.
USA. USA.
Of
USA.
Of course. I'm very pro
I'm
USA.
always on USA's side.
Ask anyone else. Basically, ask anyone else in the world, and they'll be like, fuck USA. I'm like, sure, because you support your country. I support it from here because I'm from here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're done.
Gal got a bunch of shit. She got a bunch of shit. She was uninvited, or she passed
she passed on going to the Venice
well, because
thing.
there was like so much hoopla.
Dude, I'd like to see her making more superhero movies. I don't even know what that movie was about.
I don't even know what the movie is.
It's like a love movie, I think.
Oh, well, all right.
The
Film
movies that I
festivals are-
want to see Gal do, it would be like, chick has just been pushed too far. Maybe even had some loved ones killed, and she now is going to get revenge with these special karate skills that she picks up. And when she gets each person on her revenge list, she really mangles them and then kills them. Those are my kind of movies.
You know, I really am
Revenge
starting to
movies.
believe that he only reads zombie books. This is all tracking. This is really, I get it.
All right, I'm done. I can only talk for an hour and a half.
We haven't even been doing it for an hour and a half. How long have we been talking?
I'm talking for an hour and 5 minutes.
So we got 25 more minutes to fill.
No, you
What?
don't. I got to go soon.
Yeah.
Well, listen, no, but this is the thing. Tyler and I have this game that we like to play.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
know.
when we're on the phone, as soon as it feels like the conversation is over for either person, you're allowed to just hang up.
Yep.
You don't need a goodbye. You don't need an explanation. You just hang up when you're done.
Yep.
But when you can feel, and this is where the game aspect of it comes in, when you
game.
can feel someone starting to get to that point where they
get
want
out.
to go,
Yeah.
you drag it on. You go, oh, dude, actually, I didn't tell you about this thing. Listen to this.
You
You're
do
not
it
gonna-
every time.
You're not going to believe this. And I get
doing
him
it now.
every time. And like sometimes I'll keep him on the phone for like an extra 10 or 15 minutes, and I can hear him getting frustrated that he's still on the phone. And then eventually it will click, and he'll go, oh, you're doing it. You're keeping me on the phone. And then he'll hang up in anger. And I love that. And like, it's my favorite game to play. I mean, we've been doing this for years.
You're doing it right now.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
You're
I'm doing it
doing it
right now, and he's onto it.
You're doing it right now. But
I'm doing it.
Okay, this does lead me to a policy that I think should be universal.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's Irish
Fade to black.
goodbyes.
I'm serious. Fade to black.